Welcome. We are live. Welcome back to Weekly Waffle. First and foremost, yes, I do have a strip on my nose, a nasal strip, just to help me breathe through this big Turkish nose of mine. The nostrils aren't nostriling. That's all I'm going to say. But we're plowing through, man. It's been a quietish week, I should say. Not the quietest. It's just... Maybe it's just me actually, just trying to play dumb and playing blind to what's been coming out, what's on the horizon, what's been leaked and stuff like that. But Has, bro, we got to check in with one another, man. How you been, bro? What's been happening?
I've been great. I've been great since last week. As you know, my team won a European Cup, so I'm still basking in that glory. I know Broski has been secretly, it's been eating him away inside, but I've been really good, man. I've been really good. Like I said, happy with last week, and yeah, man, bit slow in the sneaker world, but there's a few things that we need to catch up on.
Yeah, man. And look, there was a forfeit, obviously. If Spurs won, which they did, I got to put the background of Spurs throughout the whole stream. It's gonna kill me, but we got to do what we got to do, broski. So let me just put the European champions on my background on second. There we go.
What is going on? What is going on?
It's the European champions, bro. What?
That's not the deal, bro.
That's the European champions, no?
Reputation to uphold, brother.
That's bro. That's just the European champions, bro.
All right, you want to dark it like that?
Did they not win the Champions League? That's the European champions.
The women's Champions League,
bro. We're playing that card now.
I never knew you was into women's football. So,
bro, Arsenal, isn't it? It's
fair play to you, Arsenal women's. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Bro, keep
it's
it there,
football, man. It's all inclusive, bro. It's like football. Women's shoes, bro. We can wear the pink foams. It's all inclusive now.
Listen, keep it there, bro. It's good. It's all good.
Nah, do you know what? I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. Look, I got you. I'm a man of my word. There we go. You happy? Even our pictures are covering most of it, which is the best thing about it. But look, I bet
number 10 broski in the middle there, man.
Yeah, exactly. And an Arsenal mug, just to drown it out even more. Do you know what I mean?
Trying to mug me off.
Hey.
Right, bro.
Listen, man, European champions, innit? We both won something. Women's, men's.
I'm glad you follow women's football. You know, someone has to.
Listen, I've never watched a women's game in my life, but it's Arsenal.
No. Shout out to Arsenal women's won the European Cup. You know, it is what it is. You know, that's an achievement, right?
Against Barcelona, man. So they're not no pushovers. But look,
exactly.
Our clubs both won something, bro. That's all that matters, man.
That's it, bro. That's it. How do you see the women's team getting on next season in the league?
I couldn't give a monkeys, bro. I'll be honest with you, because I'm not into women's football.
Okay. I was just about to ask you who you think their player of the season was, but I guess.
Oh, what's that fit one? The blonde one with the blue eyes. What's her name?
That's. Come on, we can't do that, bro.
That was a joke. Okay. They're all good. They're all good looking in their own right. The eyes and the beauty and beholder, whatever it's called. If the missus is watching, that was a joke. Okay, but look, what's been on feet, bro? Let's get back to sneakers. What have you been wearing on the feet?
I guess I'm going first as always, but I was in London today. I had a meeting in London, and whenever I go to London, I do a lot of walking. I'm pounding the pavement in London. So needed something comfortable that's going to look after my feet, let's say. So I went with none other than Grid Shadow 2 Year of the Dragon Saucony's.
Very nice.
They look nice. They feel great. Materials are great. Those of you who know your Saucony's will know about these. I mean, look at that. The details on these are just
crazy pair, man.
Lovely jubbly. I mean, they are really nice, man. So comfortable, very light in hand. Yeah. And overall one of my favorites to just put on anytime I want to put on a comfortable pair of shoes, man. So these are what I had on. Pretty much used them all day. It was raining today. I didn't check the weather like an idiot, but held up well in the rain, I must say. Held up well. No scuffs or no mishaps. So yeah, man, these are really good, bro.
Nice, man. Yeah, I never stepped out today, bro. It's just been one of them days where it was raining nonstop. Had a lot of work to do. And little one's teething, bro. You know, when a little one's starting to teeth and everything, they're just clingy. They're just trying to fall asleep on you. Can't do nothing. In the end, bro, I just spent most of my time at my desk. But we got a little workout in on the treadmill. And like you guys saw in the Discord, obviously, these are my go-to walking shoes at the minute on the treadmill, in the office, in the studio. Yeah, spoken about these before. Bagged these for like 70-something quid, I think, off Offspring. They just went on sale. Yeah, man, they're nice. It's like a Michigan-esque metallic vibe. I don't know. I can't explain it. But yeah, very wide foot friendly, man. There's a lot more room than I thought with the Vimeras, like we've spoken about before. But still, either way, man, thick socks, all good. But yeah, very much my go-to. Say again?
That swoosh is popping as well. I like that.
Man. Got a little outline as well with navy.
It's not every time you see like a yellow, sort of deep yellow swoosh on silver silver shoes, but I think it looks great. And then what have you got, like a purple sock liner, I'm assuming?
It's like a navy, actually.
Navy. It looks almost like purpley to me, but it looks a bit Lakers-ish.
It's got like Bill Bowerman, the co-founder, in there.
Yeah. And the tongue looks really plush as well.
Yeah, it's decent, man. I mean, it's what you kind of expect from a Vimera 5, but I have tried to run in these, bruh, but I don't know how people do it. My shin splints were back, so I just thought, keep them for walking and just light jogs kind of thing.
I would say, as someone who has a few Vimeros now, I wouldn't run in Vimeros, but definitely for daily wear. If you're going to sort of just go out for long walks and stuff, I think is perfect. But it's not the type of shoe that's going to give you much support over a long period if you're really pounding the pavement. But comfort-wise, when you use it for walking, amazing.
Yeah. I'm still interested to find out what the Vimera 18s are like, man, because even compared to the... what's that running shoe everyone's going mad for? That's 190-something quid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one with the 3 different air units all stacked together.
Man, you guys know what we're talking about, man.
It's got the really thick midsole, and it's like
that line going through it.
That's right. Yeah, so you've got like the Zoom technology. You've got
like
2 others.
Pegasus Premium or something.
I think it's the Pegasus Premium. I think you're right.
I think it is, yeah. So it was that. I was thinking, I'll get them in early, make a video and all that stuff. But I looked at it. They were selling out left, right, and center. Looked at the price, looked at the colorways as well, because I'll never buy a white running shoe. The most I'll do is like a neutral color, like maybe a khaki or something like that. And then the Vimera 18s came out, and I was like, they're a fraction of the price. They look decently comfy. And some of the colorways, man, they're loud. They're right up my alley. Some of the neon hits, colorful hits. And I like the way that midsole looks like it's a cradle, like it's bouncy. It's going to give a bit of
it's
spring in the step.
I've not had it on feet, but it looks like it's going to give you plenty of support. It's going to feel very sort of bouncy on feet. I just want to know what it's like when your heel sort of, tucks inside and pushes down.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. I can't imagine it being really like hard, and I can imagine it being really flexible and really bouncy and light. So definitely one I sort of forgot about, and you've just reminded me. It's definitely one I want to sort of revisit. But I can also see these sort of maybe going on discount, and at that point, I think I might pull the trigger.
Yeah, I can see once they sort of steady the stock, bring out way more colorways and everything. Because I think they even brought out a black colorway, which was nice. But I think once summer's died down as well, and people are more into like trail running and waterproof running shoes and stuff, they'll definitely hit the sales at some point. So
I think so.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. $200 for the Pegasus Premium.
It's a lot. Man.
Nike's always like notorious though for giving us less comfort and premium cushioning to their running shoes compared to an Asics, New Balance, you know, and everyone else. But they charge more because they've got the look, the brand, and everything else. The marketing,
the brand power, and the marketing is obviously with Nike. It's always unrivaled, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, they most of the time, you know, produce shoes that aren't as great in quality, let's say, such as a premium pair of New Balance or whatever. But what they get right is the marketing. That's what saves them most of the time. I'm not saying all their shoes aren't up to standard, but even the subpar quality shoes are made to be amazing just through their marketing and everything else. And that brand power, it speaks for itself.
Yeah, 100%. And you could say that's mad, but you could say it's the same with like the Jordan retros, the Air Max retros, and everything else. You know, like they're not as, how can you say it? You can't wear them all day near enough 90% of the time, but compared to a New Balance and stuff, do you know what I mean? But to be fair, New Balance, they're not cheap either. You know, some Asics are creeping up too, and in terms of lifestyle shoes, you know.
I was in Foot Patrol today, and they had the Baklavas, the New Balance, Baklavas, the new ones, and they're like £240. I mean, they had like almost all sizes, but £240. And the guy there was saying to me, like, it's any other time, maybe these might be shifting if they were a bit cheaper in price, but with the way the current climate is, with, you know, prices going up and everything else, people are being a lot more selective, or people choosing to invest their money in other things rather than £240 on a pair of shoes, which I get. It doesn't matter how premium the shoes are. You know, if people are, you know, invested in buying shoes, maybe 2 or 3 a month or whatever, £240 is a bit too.
It adds up, innit?
Yeah. You can buy, if I was to give you an example, you can buy 2 collaborative SB Dunks for £240, £120 each.
Yeah.
So you know, go figure. I mean, if it's on the 190, 180 range, I would say, yeah, that's, you know, fair for what the current climate is. But £240, bro, when you know how much the shoes are made for, is just insane.
Thing is, though, yeah, like it's already expensive as a GR. You know, the V6s. I think they retail for like 220. I want to say 220, 230. And then obviously a collab, you have to add the tax on. Technically, like a collaborative sneaker, always look at the soles, obviously like a bit more as a free Jordan 3, for example. I know it's not a collab, but you know, it's just compared to, like I said, the retros of the Jordans and stuff like that. They're trying to combat it with, okay, we're going to charge you maybe just a bit more than those, but we're giving you the extreme comfort, premium materials, and a cheeky, you know, weird colorway from someone you might like. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. These brands are. I want to say.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Now, I want to say they've got us by the you-know-whats, but...
I was just going to say that. going to say that, yeah.
Like, but we give them the power, innit? That's the problem. Like, whether it is a Jordan, a Nike, a New Balance, or whatever. But
so that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, we talk about how expensive it is and stuff, and then we say that, but everyone still comes back for more. Everyone still comes back, and it's like, you know, they've got everyone by the short and curlies, really. It's like, we know you're going to come back. We know you're going to want it and come back. And if it doesn't sell, we'll just put it on discount and still make a buck on it, because they will. Yeah, they know that if a shoe's up for £240 or £200 or whatever, as soon as it goes on that sale rack for 170, 180, they've still made a really healthy profit on that shoe. So they're not losing anything, you know.
Yeah.
You can see like at the moment you got like the stashes on Offspring are going for £76 or something, or maybe even less, £74. Yeah.
What's that? The Air Forces?
Yeah, Air Force stash. I know you was getting excited for a second. You thought it was 95. It's not, bro. Yes, the Air Forces, like, and you can see, like, if they're going down that low, you can see how cheap it is to make the shoes. You know, they're
Mm.
still making a profit on £74.
Yeah. They probably cost like a tenner to make, if that, like a fiver,
If,
because
if
all this labor that we know, some of these brands are like notorious for cheap, like extortionate labor, you know, cheap child labor, whatever, which isn't right in the first place. But, you know, at the same time, it's not a secret. Like, they've been doing this for decades at this point. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, obviously for me, when I was trying to outsource and get materials for my clothing brand way back then, maybe 5+ years ago, bro, like a hat, for example, it would have cost me like £3 per unit to make. And a New Era, for example, or whoever, they're selling them 20, 30, 40 quid in some cases. Obviously Nike,
exactly.
whatever. But they call it a minimum order. So if you order a certain amount, maybe 1,000, in Nike's case with shoes, hundreds of thousands, they're getting it even cheaper. Do you know what I mean? So
Crazy.
I mean,
James and Sneakers is saying some people want Blink paying $250 resale though. Yeah, bro, the suppliers, the actual brand suppliers, are becoming the resellers at this point. You know, they're like, resellers, we'll just do the reselling. You know, we'll just sell it for resale price. It's crazy. It's crazy, you know. And I'll give you like an example, right? Shoes like white cements, like, they're great shoes, but you know, you'll buy it, let's say when it last come out, you'll buy it again this year. It's a shoe that people always buy, like, no matter how many times it's released. But when you really deep it's like, if you've got an old pair that's good enough, you just keep the old pair. Like, you know, why are you spending another 200 or whatever when you've already got a perfectly good pair?
That's the thing. That's the
know,
thing. But you know where these brands are smart though? They'll make the incremental change, like the neons, for example.
This is the
95 neons.
This is the next thing I was going to get onto.
Yeah.
So there's with not just Nike, but any other brand as well. There's always going to be, we've changed it here, we've changed it, we've made it better. But why don't you just make it better in the first place? Why don't you just make it more comfy and the way it's supposed to be in the first place? But it doesn't work that way. It's not in the interest of those said companies to do that, because then you can't make
people coming back.
You can't then say we've done this. I get it, you know, it is the game. It's the game, and we play the game. So, you know, but we've got to moan about something, bro. But
every pod, innit? We just got to vent. We have to vent, man.
This is a vent pod today. This is a vent pod. So.
where I see it, you know, like, there are some shoes I don't mind paying resale for if it's a shoe I've not had before, or if it's definitely a limited edition shoe that you are way less likely to get on at retail, or it's just one of them shoes you're reaching back for. Do you know what I mean? It could be one, like, for example, I always talk about the Wotherspoons 97 ones. I just missed the boat in terms of collecting, where I missed that release. Because the thing is, though, just thinking now, I'm scared to pay resale, not only for the prices, but they've gotten so good with the fakes. And also, can they be worn after a certain amount of time if they're brand new in the box and stuff like that, you know? But look, that's a whole nother topic, man. Let's just obviously try to get back on track, man. It's a good tangent to go through, bro, because as much as we are, in essence, content creators, like, we are consumers like everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're paying our own hard-earned money like everyone else. And yeah, we should have a right to talk about, like, the white cements material. We're going to touch on that anyway. But yeah, man, bro, any pickups, or should I ask again, how many pickups, bro? Because last week we had quite a few bits and bobs, man. What are you saying?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just glad that everything sort of slowed down a bit lately, because it's been a mad couple of months, let's say. There's been a lot of pickups, there's been a lot of spending and stuff. So I'm glad it's sort of slowed down a bit. I didn't get caught up in the white cements hype this time around. So I have got to pick up. It's not the white cements. The reason being, I want to wait out on the white cements. I know some of the quality on some pairs have not been great. And and just overall for what you're paying, I just think you're not getting your bang for your buck at the moment. So as soon as these, and I've been informed that these will probably go on sale at some point. Even the guy at Foot Patrol said, we've got so many pairs in stock if you want a pair. And but he said, to be honest with you, we've got so many, they will probably go on sale. So that's what I'm waiting for. So I haven't picked up white cements. My pickup, yes, it's another SB box. Again. Right, so we have none other than the CSEF SB Dunk. Okay, so I can't give you a full sort of breakdown of the exact collaboration and stuff, but I know it's based on a university in America. Everything on the shoe is sort of designed around that, around, you know, being a university academic and stuff. I mean, if you go onto near the heel tab, you've got like a student there in what appears to be like a university sort of graduate garment on a skateboard, which is quite cool. You've got Nike on this one, and on the second pair you have CSEF on the second pair on the heel.
Nice.
all on this really nice sort of leather material. It's really nice, stitched into leather, quite cool. Sock liner's nice, sort of nice to the touch, usual. It's a bit firm but nice. Green, sort of off green, should I say. And then you got, I can't take the insole out now, but it's got like a fence in the insole, which is really nice. Unusually, the tongue on this is not as thick as your normal SB Dunk. It's much thinner, somewhat semi-padded, but much thinner. And on the inside, it says University of Nike SB Skateboarders Teach the World, which is right there. That's what it says, which is quite nice. And then, you know, when you do your exams and stuff, you mark the questions.
Yeah.
Sorry, there. That's what that is there. So it's
That
where
is
you
sick.
mark. Yeah, you got that on the tongue there. This is quite cool. The lace tips, should I say, have rubbers on them. So like a pencil rubber, if you can see it there. So I've put on laces, the alternative laces on these, which is the yellow ones, which I think look nice. And then the other details on here, I mean, the swoosh is sort of patterned black leather, which is shiny. This area here, you can't really see it, or maybe if I can get it close enough, you got the squares in there. You remember like when you got your maths textbooks and you're doing equations or doing some writing, you got that.
What's that on there, bro? Oh, the midfoot, sorry.
Yeah, can you see the squares?
Yeah. Just behind the Nike swoosh, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah, you can see the squares on there. Obviously, you've got different colors on the outsole there: pink, green, yellow. Phylon's the same color, yellow. And then what's so cool about this broski is that the white all around the shoe, on the uppers and everything, on the toe, they sort of fade away and reveal a pink color, a very light pink sort of color. So myself and Killshot saw photos of this all rubbed out in pink, and it looks amazing with the hit of the green, the gray, the yellow, and that pink. It just looks sick. So it might be something I'll look into doing at some point, just sort of lightly rubbing the white off to reveal the pink. But bro, I mean, this is amazing. Soon as I saw these shoes and the images were leaked, I was interested, and when I finally got them in hand, it's really like incredible. Like the amount of details they've put into this shoe, it's incredible. It's really cool, and this is again what SB Dunks should be about. It should be loads of details, and yeah, quality is great as well. So I don't know, anyone else in the chat got these? Let me know what you think, but I really like them, man. Really like them.
Yeah, they're clean, bro. They are clean. As soon as I saw them, I think we spoke last week about these briefly, but I was like, yeah, they got Hass's name written all over them. Do you know what I mean? In terms of,
they've got the tassel here as well. I
Yeah.
wouldn't wear it with the tassel, but obviously you can put that on your key ring or whatever you want. And there are 2 extra spare laces as well. So you've got like the violet color and the black color as well with the yellow lace tips. Bro, it's
nice.
Awesome pair of shoes, man. I thought they were going to be sort of region exclusive, but they ended up releasing here as well. And I think it's quite easy to pick up a pair. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're clean. What was the retail? 120?
120.
120, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty standard on most SPs, but that was really the only pickup sort of this week or coming into this week. So,
yeah.
One that
quiet one, man.
Yeah, it's been. Do you know what though? It's one that I really wanted anyway, so it's great. And I think Kill Switch, he's saying that he's still waiting on his one to come as well. I think we ordered the same day, but for some reason Royal Mail don't really like him. So
yeah,
I did say maybe Broski said put in a bad word or something.
Get his pair to him late. Hydes is saying, can you go true to size or do you need to half size up as a normal SB?
These ones I would say it's got the thinner tongue, so I went true to size on these and they were fine. I know some pairs, you've got thicker tongue. I think it was one of the other pairs that I had. I can't remember which one it was now. It might have been the tourmalines. The tourmalines, I would definitely half a size up or even size up.
Okay.
Very thick.
It's that tongue in it. It makes a big difference, man.
Very big difference. But these definitely I would go true to size, 100%.
Cool. Yeah. Do you know what, bro? I haven't picked up anything and I've been glad. Like I know, I'm returning the white cements because of the defect and getting another pair anyway. But I should be able to get the student discount, uni day student discount. So I think it comes to like 171 if I'm not correct. I think it is anyway, 171. So yeah, obviously they will eventually go on sale. It looks like they're sitting up to a size 9. But there's going to be a lot of restocks, refunds, returns, because there're going to be a lot of pairs that people aren't happy with. Obviously in store as well with the white cements, it's going to be like, they're going to have a lot of pairs. Because I rang up Offspring in a Trafford Centre just to double check. Have you got this size still? Can I come and return? She goes, yeah, they've got, this is her professional voice. She's like, yeah, they've got bare pairs, just come in. I was like, mate, cheers, innit? I'll come. But for all the Americans out there, that means they've got a lot of pairs. Bare means like a lot. UK slang. But yeah, so
I think it's been the same around most places though. So obviously JD's holding a lot of pairs. Like even when I spoke to Foot Patrol, a lot of pairs. Offspring, a lot of pairs.
Foot Locker.
And I think generally Foot Locker as well. I think there was a lot of people, even in our Discord group, who were saying, I need to try and nab a pair, this, that, and the other. And I've been saying from day one, like, don't rush. If you're not in a rush for them, just wait, and they will go on sale at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Thing is, though, it's that kind of what's that sentimental thing that the white cements have, because like a lot of people, this is going to be their first chance to get a white cement. So I do get the rush and the urge to quickly go and get them. It's an OG colorway. It's the best Jordan 4 to a lot of people, including myself. But at the same time, try if you go into a store, look at the shoe first. That would be my advice. Because I didn't do that, maybe because I was just in a rush to get the content out. You can always return. It's just the hassle of going back to the store and stuff. If you're ordering them, if you've won a raffle, if you've got it off sneakers, whatever, obviously it's a different story. But yeah, there are some dodgy pairs, man. It's annoying though, because the black cement threes had exactly the same problem. I ordered about 4 black cement threes.
I remember, yeah.
And yeah, I had like one good one, which I kept. So yeah, man, bit annoying, but we just know that's how it is. Like Nike are sort of counteracting the scarce limited numbers that a lot of shoes have by giving us too many. But then when there's shoes that we want, like the neons and pink foams and stuff, all these 95s, they're nowhere to be seen, bro. So it's like, make your mind up, just pick something, a method of doing it, and just do it for all shoes. You know what I mean?
Give us something. But I always argued the fact that you know, on shoes that are pretty hype or popular shoes, just give out a pre-order. Just do a pre-order.
Yeah.
Which is what happened with the CSEF SB Dunks I just showed you. I actually pre-ordered mine from Route One, and they were delivered last week.
Yeah.
So, you know, put it on pre-order for people that want them. If you know you have customers that have an interest, put out a form, register your interest now. These are coming out soon. We're going to be putting out pre-orders, you know.
Even the polys, the low polys, isn't it? The original, that was a pre-order, and that was amazing because the QC was great. The box was all good condition, like everything for the most part that I knew of anyway from everyone, and everyone was happy with their pairs. I know, obviously, the colorways afterwards with all their shenanigans didn't help, but the first colorway with the pre-order was amazing. Do you know what I mean? I think we should, like you said, bro, do more pre-orders for shoes that are either hype, a collaboration, or just something new. Do you know what I mean? That normally would just give us so many numbers that they're gonna sit and they're just gonna have so many bad pairs that no one's gonna like invest in it. Because imagine it's your first white cement, for example, and you just get a rubbish pair, bro, and it just disheartens you. Do you know what I mean? And then you can't be asked to go back, or you can't send them back for whatever reason, or they don't have your size, like if you're a bigger size or whatever. It really puts you off the experience and the shoe. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, look, this is what I was saying. Like, if people want shoes, then let the people have the shoes. Let the people have access to shoes. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all sort of the time of COVID, which kickstarted everything for resellers. Anyway, I know a lot of people that used to collect shoes that weren't sort of into reselling, but such was the climate and people needing to make money, they turned to reselling. Those people that were sneakerheads and stuff were like, okay, I'm holding a few pairs of really exclusive or, you know, really hyped up pairs. I'm going to sell them now because I really need the money. So I think COVID was, everyone knows anyway, it was a massive game changer for everything. It just sort of turned everything in terms of value of shoes and everything else, you know. It was definitely that. Vibe, man.
It was definitely that, and obviously that The Last Dance documentary where Jordans were everything to everyone. Like Air Max definitely took a back seat. There were some OG colorways, some cool collabs that did get a lot of people's attention, but for the most part, it was all Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s here and there. 3s have always been great. They've always been one of the best, but it's only the past maybe 3 years, I'd say, where we're getting, well, Nike are giving the Jordan 3 the love. Do you know what I mean? Like the white cements coming back, black cements, obviously the soles. But before that, it was all 4s and 1s. Even the 2s tried to make a comeback, but who wants 2s? You know, no offense to anyone that likes them, but
2s, no 2. Yeah. No. There's no two ways about it.
Hey, shout out to
one of them today. Yeah,
Hass is on it, mate. He's on it today. Just to go back to Kill Switch's comments, where is it? So the pair that I teased on Instagram is from a new sponsor for one of my videos, but it's that, you know what? Let me talk about it, man. It's basically a brand called Kuri, yeah, Kuri, I think Kuri, that gives you a height boost. So this is kind of cool. This shoe, I believe, gives me like 5 centimeters more height, which is nuts. So when I put them on, I'm like, bro, I have not seen this room this high up before. Like I had to get used to walking in the shoes. You know what? Let me get them 1 second.
Broski's been doing a lot of growing up, people. Honestly, that's actually mad. Bro, I was just saying you've been doing a lot of growing up, yeah?
Bro, literally, man, look at these. They're so chunky, bro. They're massive. Do you know what? They remind me of like an LV. I don't know if it's too bright on here.
I can see the similarities. Yeah,
I know. Like an LV shoe. I don't know about the laces, though. That's the only thing I'm going to say in a review, like, that I'm definitely not sure about. But, bro, I'm not just gassing it up. 1 second. It is just very premium. Like, the materials, everything, the shape's pretty nice. On feet, bro, I gotta show you this insole. You could knock someone out, bro. Honestly, look at the size of that.
Oh my god,
That is not a joke. Look at that madness.
Oh my god.
You could literally.
Yeah, that's
That is
literally
crazy, bro.
imagine you getting patted down. It's like, I ain't got nothing. Take your shoes off.
Bro, I'm whacking this with someone's head. But yeah, honestly, man, they're not like
of what my nene used to give me licks with.
Nah, it's mad comfy. Like the height boost is so weird to get used to, and obviously that's what their whole brand's
What
about.
size is that, bro?
This is a 9, bro. This is my normal size.
That's not a 9, bro. That looks like a 6.
A 6? Nah, man. This
Bro,
is a 9, bro.
Chat. Tell me that doesn't look small, that shoe.
It's because it's chunky. Look, it's a 9. You guys see that?
Bro, that looks so.
I can't even.
I thought that was. I thought
the
that
UK 9.
Mrs. like shoe or something.
Nah. The thing is, it's a weird shoe because obviously I'm not used to like designer shoes, and this is what it kind of looks like. But it's cool, man. The concept of it, the height boosting properties, if you will, or features is kind of good. They've got other like shoes on there that look a lot less designer-ish and more subtle. But bro, if you're going on a first date, this is for all the short kings out there. This brand's the one. Do you know what I'm saying? You just pop these on. She's gonna be looking like, huh? Do you know what I mean? She's gonna be like, oh wow, look at my giant.
You like that, yeah?
Oh, she got trust me, mate. I'm telling you. But yeah, obviously, I'm gonna do a proper review on them. I'm gonna be honest about them, and like as much as I told them, look, this is how I work. This is the thing. Like, you can send me them, obviously, my fees and whatever. But I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they were like, look, that's fine. Just do a normal unboxing. Be as truthful and as honest as whatever. We just want the product shots like you normally do, obviously, stuff like that. I was like, look, it's cool, man. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll obviously I'll leave the link down below, but just wait for me to get a discount code for you guys. Do you know what I'm saying? They've got good prices anyway.
They tell you to give like a little motto as well: more inches and less pinches.
Bro, you want me to get cancelled with these puns, bro? Nah, do you know what? They've actually got a decent following on Insta. They got like 80k on there. I think Kobe Mainu got like a pair as well. One creator got him a pair of customs that he got. I think it was this pair actually. He got some customs done, so he got his pair, man. But I
was gonna say those shoes you got there. It looks like they've come out of the factory, but they haven't put the paintwork on it yet. It's like a blank canvas sort of thing. Yeah.
It kind of looks like that, like an Air Force One vibe, where if you want to mismatch it or like with the laces or whatever, like it will change the whole shoe. And paintwork as well, you can easily do that, man. But yeah, upselling to the short kings. Listen, bro, nice. That's the market. Do you know what I mean? If you're already 6 foot, you don't need them. Well, you might do. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to alienate anyone, but
what's the discount code then, bro? What do we need to type in?
I don't know yet, bro. I haven't finalized it all, but bro, let's go onto the website. I know I didn't want to make this thing about this already, but it is a cool company. Do you know what I mean? Let me check on it. Kanzuri. That's it. Kanzuri. My bad. Apologies, Jay, if you're watching. He's the owner, the CEO. Bro, we should start our own company, man. I'm telling you, bro. Just call it Nike Balance. A blend of Nike and thing.
That's great.
Balance. So yeah, it's basically these lot. They've got discounts on there already, 40% off and whatever.
By the end of this year, will be no balance, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, the way it's going. Yeah, they've got so many like different sort of shoes, like Sketcher vibes, runner vibes, because like Adidas vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Crazy, man. I've got Presto vibes there. What is that?
Which ones? These ones?
The black ones. No, on the left.
Oh, these ones. Yeah, that's true. Wow, Vexers, they're called. Vexers, bloody yeah. These are the ones I've got. Penfos Classic. Yeah, so it's very they're selling out, boy. Bro, it's very like designer.
I'm so sorry, bro, but even on that picture, they look like size 5 kids shoes, man.
It's because they're chunky, bro.
What is it, man? It is honestly,
I don't know, man. It's weird.
I need chat to come and help me. Am I seeing things, or are you guys seeing the same thing as well? Because to me, the shoes, they look tiny, man. They look so small. Obviously,
The thing is, it's the chunkiness. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely like the construction of the shoe, because on feet, they don't look that bad. Like in terms of, you can't tell it's a different type of shoe.
that toe box looks tiny though.
Yeah. Look, I want to show you this. So 2.5 inches height boost. Is it this one I got? Penforce. Yeah, Penforce.
Yeah.
2.5 inches height boost, chunky skate shoe styling, wide padded tongue and collar. Yeah, man. Mad comfy though, but it's more the height boost that I think they sell it.
These are like Uniqlo signings, yeah. Sizings, yeah.
Uniqlo. Nah, bro. It's actually true to size, you know. I'm telling you. It's because I was shook when I got them in the box. I was like, nah, bro, these ain't gonna fit me. Because like you said, they look
an extra 2.5 inch, but
listen, bro, every little helps in it. Every inch matters.
but
Yeah.
the shoe size has gone down to a 6.
Oh man, but yeah, look, obviously I'm not trying to sell you guys the brand. I'm just showing you what Kill Switch wanted to know.
I'm getting
yeah, man,
Periodon vibes from one of those shoes.
Yeah, bro, these are giving me like Prada vibes, Converse vibes. Look at these. Oh my days.
They've got the Converse shape and stuff. Definitely.
Yeah, it's mad. But what's cool though is each listing has how many inches they give you in terms of height boost. So, you know, and bro, I'll be honest, yeah. Obviously, this brand and shoe aside, there's so many comments I get on Air Max shoes and whatever. How much height does it give you? Bro, I'm not the flipping, do you know what I mean? Just wear your shoes, bro, and just hope you grow overnight. Or buy these, buy the Kanzuris.
You should sell blue pills alongside these, bro.
More inches all around, brother. Pause, bro. Bloody yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's mad. But yeah, man,
it's crazy.
Represent Apex shoe. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Like LV kind of looking shoe. Like a lot of these brands have it. Do you know what I mean?
I think Pharrell Williams would like this shoe.
Yeah, but look, we'll jump off of this. We'll put these inches to the side. Yeah, man. White cements. I mean, so Hass, I just want to go back to that, bro, very quickly.
Let's go, man. Let's do it.
Are you not looking at them until they're on sale, or
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Pretty much. I'll say it now. Obviously, I've had them in hand quite a few times, even as early as today. But I just feel like for me, there's something missing from these shoes, man. Like the quality for me, like when I put them side by side with the free soles, and I think the difference in quality is night and day. It really is night and day. You look at the leather quality on the free soles, and you're like, wow, like I've paid $210, but I know that the quality is impeccable. And then the white cements, for as iconic it is, for as how popular it is, you know, you're still charging someone $190, and it's just like, I don't know if I can bring myself to pay another $190. I know it's iconic, but maybe I'll just wait until it goes down in the sales and stuff. And that's my thinking behind it, because there's other stuff that I want to get. But I think everyone's trying to sort of not break the bank, so to speak. So I think these ones are sort of like they're a pair that I can sort of get away with not having in hand at the moment just yet. You know, I can hold it out and get them on sale, hopefully. Like I'm not that desperate for them, if you know what I mean. Okay. There is a sort of desperation. I've got to have the white cement 4s. I love the shoes. I love the colorways. Iconic. It's one of the best silhouettes, or if not the best silhouette. Sorry, the best Jordan 4 ever, as some said. So look, I'm just not in a hurry to have a pair, and I'm willing to wait it out. There's other things that I want to get beforehand, and I'll probably pick up a pair, bro. I will pick up a pair. There's too many pairs, sort of, you know, for me to miss out on them. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of timing, hopefully the right price and the right pair, you know, because even on the resale market, there's places like StockX that are under retail and stuff like that. But I know it's very tempting to everyone out there. Just a bit of advice, like the prices on these resale markets, or market, I should say, these platforms, they're very tempting until you get these pairs in hand and you realize, okay, that's why they're under retail or just under retail and stuff like that, because there's a lot of bad pairs, man. It's annoying to say, but it's just how it is at the moment with these pairs that have been mass produced, you know, hundreds of thousands. I just think these brands, like we've spoken about last stream, yeah, these brands need to strike that balance of giving us the right amount of pairs that most people who want them can get them, versus give us good quality too, or some decent quality. Like, we don't want A1 every pair, but at least try, you know, at least try.
I think the word is consistency. I think we just want all around general consistency amongst all lines of shoes. So we don't want to sort of, I'm sort of fed up of, you know, some shoes coming out and it's like, oh, the quality is going to be crap on those. Oh, but the quality is on good on these. Like, I just want it to be evenly balanced across the board. So when a shoe comes out, it's like, I know that, you know, it might not have the best materials, but it's going to be decent. I'm not going to have any issues. I just want that. I just want to be able to sort of say, yeah, I'll pay that, but you know, I know that the quality is not going to be issued. There's going to be no QC issues, this, that, and the other, X, Y, Z. So I think, like, we've spoken about this on many previous pods, like the fact that when we know there's going to be X, Y, Z amount of shoes being produced, thousands, we're like, bro, there's going to be many pairs that are going to be going back, and I'm going to need to buy like 3 or 4 pairs and then pick the ones that have the least problems, right? It's always the case. It's always the case. And everywhere I go, every person that I speak to, you know, concur as well. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's true, man. London Sneakers got a good point though. Quality isn't the best, but at least the shape is on point. And that's what gassed me about the shape, because there's whispers out there that, yes, it's close to the original as we've had or whatever. I don't know. I'm not the purist of Jordans and whatever, but there's something about the shape where I don't know if it's the slope or the sleekness, because normally in the past anyway, like Jordan 4s have been very boxy. You know how the Air Max 1s were very boxy at one point and they added the more slope to it and stuff like that. So on feet, bro, I know materials and stuff is a deal breaker to a lot of people and to us most of the time. But on feet, a lot of it goes out the window, bro, because you're like, do you know what I've gotten, man? Like, defects aside, obviously, I'm not talking about the netting problem that I've got and some other people, and panels that are ripped and very creased out the box, stuff like that. I'm just talking about if you've got a good pair, but obviously the leather is still the leather, or pleather, we should say. It's just on feet, a lot of it goes out the window, man. You just want to wear them, and that's it. Like, if you really like them, that's it's not that much of an issue. Do you know what I mean? Defects aside, though, obviously.
For most, it's not going to be much of a deal breaker. I do get it. I do get that. And once it goes in on feet, I've been guilty of that as well. It's like, yeah, I can look past that glue stain. I can look past this or that. Once it's on feet, it's a different story. But for me, I think what stems all this, bro, is that the amount of money that we're paying constantly, especially this year as well. So you're paying like £200 here, £220 there. New Balance 992, £220. Soul Freeze, £210, 22222. And it's like, okay, for me, it was like, these shoes have been mass produced. Okay, there's no danger that I'm going to miss out on these. Am I in any sort of rush to get them in? No. Can I wait? Yes. Are they iconic? Yes. But I'm going to get a pair at the end of the day. It's just I have to be careful with what I'm spending and the quantity that I'm spending as well. The price also has to reflect the quality as well. So as much as we all do it, we all put it on feet, and it's like, I can look past all that. I've got it on feet now. They look great. I'm not going to lie. They look great. I had it in hand today and I thought, yeah, it looks great. I might even be tempted to buy it right now, but I thought, no, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Like, there's SBs coming out next week that I want to get. I won't tell you guys. Hopefully it'll be a cop. Kill Switch knows what I'm talking about, but you know, that's priority as well, because that's a pair that I've wanted since I knew it was coming out. So yeah, man, it's just like the pricing and everything else that's sort of making me question everything and making my mind up on things. Because any other time it'll be like, if there wasn't so much heat coming out, so much stuff that I didn't want, I'd do the same thing as you. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna get them
Mm.
regardless, and I'll just grab a pair
Yeah,
that have at least sort of QC issues, and I'll look past everything else. But right now, in this current climate where it costs so much money, it's become like really expensive. You know, I
yeah.
need,
No,
need to start seeing the quality representing or reflecting the price that we're paying. That's all I've got to say on the matter, but that's my thinking behind it.
no. Hopefully, the fact that a lot of pairs are getting returned, a lot of pairs are going to sit. Hopefully, Nike. I say hopefully in a hopeful way, because hopefully they learn a lesson to the point of, okay, people want their pairs, but they also want a good pair, not just a pair to say we've got a pair. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is a good comment from Hides. If they could make the Jordan 4 reimagined breads good quality leather, do not know why they could not make the Jordan 4 white cement leather good also. The thing is, though, the reimagined weren't as, like, the numbers weren't, as far as I know anyway, they weren't as high.
Yeah, it was more limited than the
It
white.
was, yeah. Because I won them on a raffle from End, I think, but I don't think they sat nowhere near. Because I know obviously there was pairs here and there, like sizes here and there that were taking longer to sell out more than others, but they didn't sit nowhere near like these are. Do you know what I mean? And it could be,
mine on EA, the reimagined.
Nice.
I was only too happy to lap up that EA because it was a pair that I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, from everything that I saw about them and stuff. And yeah, the quality. I mean, you know how much I wear my bread reimagines. Like those are my go-to, bro. I've done everything in these. I've tiptoed in these. I've run in these. I've done so much. And honestly, I can say, look at the toe box. Look at the toe box on this, bro.
You see?
Bro, I have tiptoed in these. Yeah, to the point where you think it's creased. It's not. Look at that. I kid you not. I have worn these so many times. Look at that. I've given them a wipe. I've given them a wipe, obviously, when it's rained or there's been a bit of mud or whatever. But there is no creasing on that toe box. That could be done on other Jordans as well, like on other Jordan 4s.
It could, yeah. It could.
By the way, I wish they put a patch on this, man, like a removable patch. I always said this, like on these reimagined, it would have been so cool if they had a patch on this that you can rip off. But it's all good.
Yeah. Thing is, yeah, like I feel like the Jordan 4 is equally as on the Air Max 95's level in terms of how many good pairs we're getting this year. Obviously Jordan 1s are there and 3s as well. It's just, bro, it's just timing too, man. Like if Nike was smart, there was no way the Soul 2.0 should have came out the same day or two as the white cements, bro. Like if anyone in their right mind from Nike thought that was a good idea, do you know what I mean? Hire us, bro, because that was a shambles. That's why I think a lot of the time the white cements are sitting too, because the soles are coming out, Air Max 95s are coming out everywhere at this point, different colorways. Yeah, man, I think we'll move on because we could have a whole series on this, not just a podcast on QC and classic colorways getting mistreated in terms of levers and materials and stuff. Yeah, man, it's annoying, but it's good at the same time. Like I sound stupid, but I'm just glad people can get their pairs, but just be vigilant getting your pairs, man. That's all I got to say on the matter.
I am just, if it's one thing to come out of it, and we will move on from this subject, if it's one thing that's come out of it, it's the fact that a lot of people who may have missed out last time are able to get those pairs and have got those pairs. It's a big deal. I get it. It's a massive deal. Like I remember not the first, but the last pair that come out, obviously, not everyone got a pair. So the fact that everyone can get a pair, regardless of QC or whatever, I think it's great. I think a lot of other shoes should be in that same category as well, where you can walk into a Foot Patrol or Offspring and be like, yeah, I'll have that pair. So that's one good thing. And also, I just wanted to address something on the chat, bro. James and Sneakers, are you talking about the bread for reimagines? Like, did you have sole separation on those? Because I've not heard anyone that sort of issue on those shoes, but you might have been you might have been unlucky with your pair, bro, because I thought that pair is like indestructible. Honestly, so comfortable as well. Like honestly, but let us know. Is it the bread for Reimagines? And Harry Nelson. What it depends if it's the originals you're talking about or the bread for Reimagines, because I've already got a pair. But yeah, if you've got, what is it? Is it dead stock? What you got, bro? Let me know.
It says worn once. Maybe the OGs then.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry, it's worn once. Yeah, have you got the OGs? I'm assuming it's the OGs.
Yeah,
and
man.
Bella, you're absolutely right. Yes, it is the Hayley Wilsons next week. I don't know if anyone has seen the Hayley Wilson Nike SB Dunks, but they look absolutely amazing. It's really tickling me in all the right places.
Yeah, man. Look, we're gonna move on though. Bit of a shambles, this one from Nike. This whole huge restock on the sneakers app that they were allegedly coming with.
Yes.
Got everyone buzzing. Got our Discord groups going.
Glad you're talking
Sneaker
about
news going off. Soul Supplier going off. Everyone and their nan with an account, were buzzing, bro. But all we got or are getting, we got some SBs. Let me just share the screen very quickly. We got the Navy SBs. To be fair, not just sneakers with this pair, man, because there were a lot of shoes, a lot of sizes going around in Foot Patrol, for example. What's this thing in my ear? Sorry about that. Yeah, some sizes still sitting. Shay, you got a UK 15, bro. That might do you. Yeah, this was restocked. Bit surprising though, because I know people aren't feeling these as much as the Pine Greens, for example, but these are still popular, man. Some people doubling up. Rightly so. It's one of my favorite shoes of the year so far. Yeah, Foot Patrol got some pairs in. They restocked on the sneakers app today in Europe and the UK. Upcoming though, where's everything, bro? Because we saw, the Union ones, the what other ones were there, bro? The Brick by Bricks. Utos are here still. The Wu-Tangs sold out. I think they already come out. I don't know when that happened. Yeah, there was a few restocks, and it's like, hold on, where's it all gone? Do you know what I mean? That's kind of a cool SB top. That's right on my alley, man.
Yeah, that's for the SB Hayley Wilson SBs coming out next week.
Okay, I get you.
Drop,
yeah. So yeah, bro. What were you thinking, man? Was it just a stunt from Nike, or do you think they'll reappear?
As soon as I see there was going to be a restock, I knew what the game was straight away. I knew that the numbers were going to be limited. It's just Nike doing Nike things again. Just trying to keep everything relevant, trying to keep that hype up. Trying to keep the interest going. Look, shout out to those that managed to get a pair. That might not have got it beforehand, but the stock numbers were ridiculous. Like compared to, how many people are in the market for those shoes. It's just crazy, man. But these restocks, when there's a lull in the there's a lull in the drops and stuff, these restocks seem to come around because they've got to fill the void and the gap. So yeah, man, I'm glad that gave me an opportunity to sort of calm things down a bit. I didn't need to go in for any of those pairs, so I'm lucky in that sense. But yeah.
I was kind of thinking the Unions could come home, but like you said, bro, I don't know if it was just me thinking like I'm broke or just kind of thinking, do you know what? We're already halfway through the year. Let's just see what's coming out next, not a restock.
Yeah, that's
yeah, you just kind of felt like relief, man. I don't know why. I just felt more relief than upset. I know obviously people aren't going to feel that way because they're grails at the end of the day, like future grails to some, to most, I should say, like the Brick by Bricks especially. But yeah, man, hopefully they're loaded up again somehow and they actually follow through. Because that was a shady move, man. Like if it was just a gas thing and getting people on the app to check out other shoes and, in their head, that's what they were doing. But yes, it's annoying, man. It is annoying.
I think to the average consumer, it is sort of more geared towards them rather than, sort of people like us and people in the chat who know what the deal is, who know from beforehand. It's like, yeah, okay, these are going to be a myth anyway. So, you know, but again, like I said, it's Nike doing Nike things. I was kind of tempted looking at the Kobe Air Force Ones. I was like, should I go in for those? I'm not too mad at those. I do like them, but like I said, there's stuff coming out next week which I prefer, so I'm gonna go for those. But I can see the workouts have loaded on there.
We got to talk about these, bro. I think. Do you know what? We spoke about colorways. Shout out to Kilama, if that's how you say it, bro. Shout out to you, man. Big up for the love in the comments and everyone else in the chat. But yeah, we got to talk about these quickly, bro, because the price, madness, man. That price is working out my bank account, because there is no way I'm spending 190 on a shoe I don't even really want, and no one really wanted, bro, because I believe this is correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. This is a Korean retailer, I believe.
Yes. Yes. Korean retailer.
South Korea, yeah. It says it here. My bad. Yeah. What they're doing though, which was sick. If you guys, we speak about Ajossi, he should be on this pod one day, man. We should get him on. But Ajossi, if you guys follow him, Sneaker Ajossi on Instagram, he did like a little vlog where they did an event in South Korea to celebrate this release and releasing these shoes when they come out over there early. But yeah, they did a whole thing about like classroom stuff and games and, you know, all these cool collaborative things with Nike and merchandise and booklets and pencils and pens and stuff, just to get you geared up for when the shoes actually do drop, which was sick. You know, I'm not getting the same. I'm definitely not getting the same excitement over here than I guess it would be over there, because we don't really know about this retailer or whoever they are in terms of what the story is with this shoe. Obviously they can tell us and stuff, but no one cares, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I
with
think
all the OG color and stuff, this shoe's not really going to do it for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if you don't know much about workouts, then obviously you're like, who the hell are these? Like these guys, they've just come in, this, that, and the other. But I think any other time, I get the feeling that these would have been like region exclusive simply because of the collaborator and everything else. They would have been more popular over where it's sort of designed and made in. But I think the fact that they've done such a switch up on the 95, they've sort of released it more globally because it will garner more interest. And it's like, oh, there's a 95, it's got a swoosh on there. You know, they've retooled the shoe somewhat slightly. They've done this, they've done like added bits and taken bits off. So because it looks interesting, it's like, you know, okay, why not? Why don't we sort of release it globally? Because it's going to pique interest. But for me, it's not really doing much. That I don't know, man.
Because there was a black colorway as well, and we kind of said, let's wait to see if there's other colorways to drop. But even the black colorway is just not doing it for me, bro. Like I think it's just the Nike swoosh as well. It's just out of place.
It is a bit out of place. I would have preferred on these, right, if they kept the sort of like the uppers as it is, like you see on a 95, put a mini swoosh on there or something, rather than a massive swoosh or a big swoosh.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. I think can I see the lacing on that as well?
So it's like that. It's kind of it's a bit maybe 3M. I don't know how you'd explain it. There we go.
Yeah, see they've changed that a bit as well, somewhat. So yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those ones where if we see it in hand, it might be different. But these are like proper images now on sneakers, so this is what we'll be getting in hand. So
you know what? Let's read a bit about it, because we do love a story. We love like a bit of a mission from retailers and brands collaborating. Let's see if anything tickles the pickle. Do you know what I'm saying? So what it's saying,
my pickle, bro. Come on.
Like it's okay. Let's give it a chance. Yeah, just based on what they're selling us, just like the DNA8s. Yeah, they tried to sell us.
Wait. Before you read, Kill Switch. Is there something that you're not telling us? Have you had the workout? Have you had the workouts in hand already? If so, why haven't I heard about it?
Yeah,
Why haven't I heard about this yet? Get in
mate.
touch, bro. Let us know. What's going on here? What's
Bro,
going on?
you know, the biggest plot twist of all time would be Kill Switch is secretly the CEO Elliot from Nike.
I'm starting to have the
Like
suspicion.
AI. In person, when you've linked him, it's all AI, bro. It's just like a projector. Do you know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Let us know, bro. Anyway,
Oh,
as we were.
All right, so just skimming through it very quickly. We teamed up with Korean retailer Works Out to reimagine, this is the key word, the iconic Air Max 95. Founded in 2003 by 5 friends, the brand Works Out delivers a curated mix of high demand products. I'm not reading all that. What grabbed me straight away was the reimagining. We didn't want the reimagining. Like, the 95 is iconic as is. Like, you can tweak it here and there, but there's a bit too much going on, bro. Like the big Nike swoosh on the side, the bit on the back as well that we spoke about last week, it just looks a bit reptilian, bro. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Why?
Yeah,
Weird, man.
It's not what we used to, let's be honest. I think they've got a mini swoosh on the back there as well, from what I can see.
Yeah.
Is there a mini swoosh sort of ingrained into the back?
That's it, yeah.
I don't know, man. The switch up is a bit too much for me, but obviously there's going to be people out there that like these, like the fact that it's been changed so much. For me, I don't know, man. I don't like the look of the toe box area. It just looks like a cheap 95.
Yeah.
Yes, look, I've got no doubt the materials will be good or whatever. For 190, I'm expecting at least really good materials on them. So I've got no doubt about that. For me, it's more from an aesthetic point of view. You know,
does this change your mind though? The black? It
sort of does. It sort of does
better.
because it's not as drastic as the olive. It's not as drastic, but I still think they should have made this a little bit more interesting. Like, I would have put maybe a small orange label on the bottom of that swoosh, like where it sort of starts. Maybe just to break it up a little bit. You know, it's always nice to have a little label, sort of like what Union does. They put like the little yellow label on there, a little orange label on there would have absolutely hit. You know, Orange Air Unit would have absolutely slapped on these as well. Just things like that, you know. If you want to be, the thing is, if you want to be different, then go the whole hog. Do it, go all the way.
Yeah. They played it too safe with the colorways, though. That's what annoys me.
Bold. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because if those, I'm telling you now, if these had, like I said, the Orange Air Unit, a little tag somewhere here and there, and just little bits and pieces, I would have said, right, now this is a collaboration. Like, you know, it's got the small details that I'm looking at.
What? It reminds me of like 3 shoes that come to my mind straight away in this colorway anyway, yeah? So you got the Vans. I don't know why that piping just reminds me of Vans, yeah, going across. The recent shoe that we had, the TN Air Max Waffle. You know what I'm talking about, with the waffle outsole?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Like the way the toe box is sort of like, it's a lot sharper on this pair.
Yes. I'll give you an example. The toe box, I mean, this is a really bad example, but because the material, but the toe box on this, it's got this, I can't see it. So this bit going around, it's got like sort of that. I know exactly what you mean. Now, when you look at that, it's sort of similar. I've just picked up the closest waffle I can find. So, can you see that? It's almost got the same sort of toe box area.
Like sharp, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, like sharp. And then this bit going sort of around it, like an ice skating rink. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. There's a lot of parts to that shoe that's taken inspiration from other shoes. Yes.
Even, obviously, they're talking about reimagining and stuff. So it's kind of making me think they've lent more towards, or leaning more towards, the Ultra as well, like a slimmed down version of the 95, because that's what that basically is, a lighter version, a slimmer version and stuff. Yeah, I just think they changed a lot without changing too much because of the colorway. Like, they could have, like you said, made it more just stand out. Like, don't give us all bright colors, but give us something we're going to remember, not just change the shoe itself. Do you get what I mean?
yeah, like when you look at this, like if I saw this on someone's feet, yes, as someone who knows about sneakers, this, that, and the other, yeah, I would notice there's something different about it. Maybe, you know, with that midsole and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, 95 midsole, this, that, and the other. But what I'm saying is just little bits and pieces, little details on them go a long way. It makes a big difference to the shoe. It tells you, okay, this is a very different shoe to what, you know, we're used to, or it's a different shoe from the norm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like extra little details here and there. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's me personally, you know.
Yeah. Killswitch, just to answer, well, just reply to this comment. I get that, but give us something that relates more in terms of color, just a little bit. Like, look at the Soul 2s, bro. Like, if you want to talk about monochromatic and stuff, that's cool, and obviously it's true, but give us something with a little Korean flag or just something. Do you know what I mean? Just a little bit of, okay, those are those. Do you know what I mean? Not just change the shoe and then leave it. Look, we're nitpicking, we're going through it based off just the images we're seeing.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think these would look out of place on a shelf in Sports Direct? No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
You see what Hass is trying to do? He's trying to make me say what he wants to say.
No.
And get me in trouble.
I'm
joking. I'm
asking you.
No, I hear it. But
when you see shoes like Air Max SCs and stuff, yeah, for the average consumer, it's like, oh, it's an Air Max. Oh, it must be good. Whatever. Or it must be this, must be that. So for the average consumer, if this was in like Sports Direct, they'll be like, yeah, it's just.
No, but don't get it twisted, bro. In Sports Direct, they've got 95s there, like proper nice 95s. I know they're just GRs and
what
stuff like that.
What Sports Direct are you going to, bro?
Bro, this is Manchester, bro.
All right, okay.
We're nearer to the 110s, lad. Do you know what I mean? We're nearer.
Manny has the best Sports Directs in the UK. Then must be like.
You know what? Let me think. Next time I go to a Sports Direct, I'll either FaceTime you or take a picture and show you the 95s in there. Because in my one, bro, they've got
Direct today. I went to go and buy an umbrella today because I got caught in the rain. Long story.
Yeah.
And I had a look at the shoes in there. There was no 95s in there, bro.
Bro, did you go to the Oxford Street one, though?
Oxford Street one.
Nah, bro. They've got Dunlop and everything else, bro. The ones up here, they've got Essentials. They got the Yeezys still. They got all of these brands.
The Dunlops, yeah, because they're probably better quality than the white cement. Yeah.
Nah, Dunlop. Shout out Dunlop, man. Shout out Dunlop. Yeah, better QC than the white cements. 1 second. James actually got a good point as well. He's saying, just a question. How can you not connect with these because they're not from a brand we know, but you can connect with a Jordan 3 with a South Korean flag? Do you know what it is, bro? It's more about the heritage of the first pair. Like,
it's
we know.
Well, it's the story.
Yeah, the story, but it's more of the shoe is just near enough a plain white Jordan 3, yeah, the first pair, but it's the details that make it so different. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is nice in terms of what they've tried to do and what they're doing, but the colorway is what I have a problem with. Like, there's not enough for me to be like, that's something I can, do you know what I mean? Like, the shoe, it's cool what they're doing. It's not for me, but there's still not enough, bro. Like, in terms of just that, like the stash, it's just near enough a blue, light blue, but that's his signature look. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, Amamanier, their tones, their colors are like signature tones. It's not for everyone. The same with the stash, the same with these as well. They're not for everyone. You either rock with it or you don't. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's kind of, it's not like, if you're feeling these, bro, obviously it's not a bad thing. Like, do your thing, but that's just how we feel and what we want from a 95s. Maybe the fact that there's been so many 95s coming out that we're spoiled and we're being a bit stuck up and being like, nah, bro, nah. But in another year, another time, we'd be like, right, yeah, these are sick, man. I can get with these kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But as it stands, maybe in hand, it's a different story. Maybe another colorway with a bit of more color or whatever is another story. But yeah, just not for me, bro. It's not for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, okay. Apparently 1,400 pairs. So, like you're saying, probably won't get them in hand anyway.
Yeah, it's not yeah, it's not really for me, man. Another 95 though that's on the hit list and wish list. Let's type it up, bro. The mandarins, baby.
Here's another question for you then.
Go on.
Mandarin or these?
Bro, mandarins, man.
Right, there. Well, there's your answer then.
But what? Nah, but I weren't really liking them anyway. The other ones.
What I'm saying to you, if you're really that interested in the workouts, you know, at that price point, at 190,
the price point, yeah, 190. That
175 is. I know it's only £15 less, but
thing is though, it's kind of like a cheat code with the 95 in terms of like OG gradient-esque, and you know, anything with the OG gradient, 9 times out of 10 it's going to sell. Even the dual pack that we get with that sort of dual swoosh and stuff like that, because it's got the OG gradient, they fly too. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is, bro, come on, man, this is a classic, bro. The mandarins, everyone, this is kind of like, it's not on par with the pink foams for me, but it is at the same time in terms of cult classics. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, I prefer the pink foams, but it's not far ahead compared to these, because I love a bit of orange, man. I really do. But yeah, bro, what are you saying? Because obviously pockets are getting tighter and tighter. I know you picked up the neons as well. You didn't go for the pink foams, or you didn't get any luck with them?
I did go for the pink foams. I didn't manage to hit on them, but at the moment resale's a bit too out of my reach at the moment. So they got the mandarins in Sports Direct too. Yeah, brilliant. If they've got them in Sports Direct, then go and grab them, bro. There's no mandarins. The only mandarins I see are in Tesco's, bro. But
bro, they're your 5 a day, mate.
5 a day, that's it. But yeah, no, I like these. I like them a lot, to be fair. I like the sundials.
Really nice, sundials, yeah, we spoke about them last week.
But crazy, yeah, it all depends what's coming out in and around. In and around is what's most important, because like I said, there's a lot of 95s yet to come out. I want to go for the Cactus SBs. That's probably higher on the priority lists, and I know for a fact there's a few more special 95s coming out, and I'm hoping that we'll get the white sort of AMA pair as well.
Oh, do you think we'll get them this year?
I reckon we'll get him towards the end of the year, and I think that'll complete the trio, like the whole pack. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to get the whole pack, like all three colors. So I don't know. Have you kept the first pair that come out, or did you sell them?
Do you know? I've still got them, but I'm kind of thinking I can't keep both, bro. Like the way that the collection's looking, I need to make room. It's just the only annoying thing is I can't find one of the laces, bro. And I'm like, flip sake, I've looked everywhere. So I kind of need to look for the laces to be able to sell them on one of the aftermarkets.
I'm keeping mine. So if you want, which lace is it?
That's the thing, but I don't even know because they all look the same.
No, there's the grey pair, which I have on at the moment, and then you've got 2 others, I think. So
I've got the one with the no lace tips. I've got that.
Yeah, that's the grey.
Yeah, I've got those. I think there was a darker color because I've got the one it originally came with. Because there was 3 in it. They came with. Was it 3?
Yeah, it was 3.
It was 3.
Yeah, one or 2, and then two extra.
Yeah, I'll text you anyway. I'll find out.
Yeah, let me know if you want to sell them, like, because I'm going to keep mine anyway. So if you want the extra lace, then I'll give it to you. Just get rid of it.
Nice one, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll text you anyway. We might have to exchange laces at Laces Out. Oy.
Hey, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Yeah.
But nah, man.
Helping a brother out, man.
Nah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? The thing is, bro, I think I just want shoes in a collection that I really want to wear and then just reach for. Like, I love the Amaminier, the first pair, but the way the shoes are dropping at the minute, I'm thinking, you know how I'm kind of thinking in my head? I'm thinking mandarins or Amaminiers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I have to make room for the new shoes coming in the collection and stuff like that.
I mean, I wore my Amaminiers yesterday, the first pair, not the cold wash. I still love them, bro. Like, I had them on feet. I still admire them. I still like them. dope colorway. I do prefer the cold wash. I'll be honest with you. I think they are better, but I also appreciate the first OG pair as well. And that's why I want to keep. I want to keep it and just have the whole pack when another one comes out, because I'd probably rock all three. But yeah, man. Like, look, it's personal preference. If you want to get rid to make way for other stuff, that's perfectly fine as well. You know.
Yeah, man. It's just, bro. The 95s alone, it's literally taking up my whole collection. But I'm not minding, bro, because
this is your year, bro. This is
Yeah.
your year, literally.
Yeah, because the past like 3-4 years, most of the time I've been like rocking out has been a 95 anyway. Whether it's been, I don't know, old pairs, just my essential all black shoe, all black colorway, or just the colorway that I got on sale. Do you know what I mean? The grey reflectives, I think they're called. But yeah, man, OG colorways, OG gradients, bro. It's been hard to get them. Obviously, you've had to pay resale a couple times, but they don't come around too often. You know what I mean? Like every 5 years or so. Yeah, it's annoying what they're doing with it. But bro, the sheer volume of 95s coming out at the same time, you can't dwell too much. You either try retail. If you can't, you pay resale. If you can't, you're just on to the next one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And we've even had like pictures now of the Levi's collaboration. Let me try to get that up.
Oh yeah, I do. Talking about the Levi's collaboration, I love the denim jacket that they're releasing. I think Lil Yachty had a picture of him wearing it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that jacket is a must for me, bro. Even if I don't get the shoes, I want that jacket.
The jeans though, the jeans with the Nike, bro, that's mad.
Sick, yeah.
That is nuts.
It's all sick, bro.
Yeah. Okay, out of the three, obviously chat chime in as well. What are we saying? You got the white, which probably looks the cleanest, but you just know, bro, step outside in London or anywhere, that's gonna be a madness to keep clean. Navy for me,
crisps, bro. I'm not looking at the shoes. I'm looking at them Guinness crisps.
Guinness crinkle cut, madness.
Yeah, bro.
Madness.
That must be nice, man. Yeah, for me, like the blue obviously is going to stand out to most because these are like denim cut. But I'm not too mad at the black ones, you know.
I was going to say that. I've done it with
like,
the red laces.
They've got the red laces, bro.
With the red, bro. Yeah, don't gas me, bro.
No, but you know what? Sick.
I just thought about it now. Red laces, that black is just going to give me too much Liverpool vibes. You know the Liverpool pair that dropped?
Yeah.
That's what it's going to give me a little bit, man.
They look good on the blue as well, though.
Yeah, but it's the signature Levi's, isn't it? The denim with the hit of red and stuff.
That will slap on the blue ones, honestly.
Yeah.
The blue with the red. Yeah, I'm sold on the blue and red, man. The blue and red, that combo.
I think the black, I don't think I'll go for him, but if I had to choose out of the three, it would be the black, man. But then again, I've got the Cortez, bro. Like, do I need another black 95? Do you know what I mean? It's tough.
Bro, it's a Levi's pair, man. It's a denim pair. It's like the material is totally different. You can't say just because the color gradient is black, it's another Cortez. Like, the materials are totally different. It's a totally different vibe.
That's true. That's true.
Mad Mickey saying white pair looks cleanest, and someone said Lorenzo's going to do his thing on the white pair.
It's a matter of time, man.
I can actually see that he's doing a madness on 95s at the moment.
Did you see the Mandarin pair he done?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I had to message him, bro. One second, let me try to get this up.
When I was at Sneaker Den today, they said he was in there yesterday.
Yeah,
and he was like showing some stuff that that's coming out or whatever. I think the guy that I was talking to was telling me about it. But
right, chat. Did he have it? This is the Cortez, man. I think he might have. Did he take him down? I think he took him down. It might have been on his story, actually. Sorry.
No, it was on. Yeah. It was definitely on his story, or it was somewhere on Instagram. I saw it. There was a few people reporting on it. So.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it was Soul Supplier. There we go. So 1 second. Yeah, this was it. Did it let me? Broski's. Oh, I'm not even sharing it. God. 1 second. Here we go. Broski's. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, that's just mental.
What a pair. Wow. I didn't think it needed anything, to be fair. But you know what gets me is how does he do the gradient or the color in the air unit, bro? Like that's judge.
Yeah.
That is just magic,
Oh,
bro.
it's
Like,
not really judge, bro. I mean, it probably separates the midsole somehow.
bro, you see what he done on Prozex pair. There's an actual gradient in the air unit. It's not just on the outside.
It's sort of faded as well, rather than like a whole color. I know what you mean. Yeah, the way he does it is mad. But
whoa, man,
and the top as well, man. That top as well just hits hard as well with the shoe.
Yeah, that is a perfect color, man. The perfect colorway, bro. Honestly,
it's just he knows how to complement the colors with each other. Like look at this. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But the black pair for sure over the white ones, 100%.
Oh yeah, man. I'm still trying to get Prozac to hook me up with something, bro. Like just hook up a little interview or just get me in there so I can ask him for a pair. No, I'm joking. Do you know what, bro? It's kind of one of them things. Even if I never get anything from Lorenzo, I just appreciate the work he does on the 95 and shoes I actually like. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. But look,
personally speaking, I just want the guy to do well, man, because obviously he's bringing a lot of joy to people. He's bringing that wow factor, and I just want him to keep on doing what he's doing. So it gives us something to talk about and something to appreciate. You know, even if I don't get anything in hand, if you don't, whoever, it doesn't matter for me. What's important is that he's doing something for the community and the whole sneaker culture. So it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. It gets people talking.
Yeah, it's true. There's like been madness with his drops, you know, people fighting and bikes, line bikes and everything else, but it's good for the culture, you know. I know I compare, but when you compare the US sneaker culture to the UK, night and day, you know, US have had it this whole time, but in terms of like in-house or drops, pop-up shops, drops, UK, they're doing their thing, bro. Cortez, Lorenzo, you know, other Offspring, obviously, they're always bringing the community together. It's a great time, man. Both sets, both sides of the shore. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just to recap on the Levi's, I'm not mad at the blue pair, bro. Like you said, if you change up the laces, to be fair, they all have their place because, like you guys are saying in the chat, the white pair looks like they've got that gum outsole. Do you know what I mean?
The white pair would drop with the jeans that Lil Yachty's got on. That's all I'm saying. That white pair would drop with them jeans. I think he's got actually the blue one don't look bad, but I think the white would look even better. The fact that he's got the white jumper on underneath.
Oh, that jacket is nuts.
That jacket is sick, though. I gotta say.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
How much are we saying for the jacket?
Oh, that's got to be at least $3 bills, yeah, man. At least $3 bills.
Yeah.
Bit like the Nego stuff, innit? 3-4 bills, whatever it was. Yeah. I'm not mad, man. I mean, it's not probably, well, I say probably, bro. I thought I was done for the year. But the Mandarins are coming out. But yeah.
I'm done for the year. You know what, bro? You ain't done for another 10 years, bro. That's minimum.
Oh, man. It's annoying, man. It's annoying. But it's like Killswitch said, when are you going to get another year like this, bro? Like, it's a great time to be an Air Max head, a sneaker head, you know, like with the Jordans. And
it's a great time to be broke, bro.
That's another thing. It is a great time to be.
Bro, we're going to change your name from Broski to Broki.
Broski. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Life of a Broski. That is nuts. No, but we're not, bro. We're forgetting the SBs as well, bro. I know there's whispers about that. Still, we've had it confirmed near enough from like early in-hand shots, but I'm just thinking there might be a couple more colorways to the SBs. The way they've done it with the big bubble, they could be doing it with the SBs. You know, that's my thought process anyway. But yeah, look. Before we jump on to Jordan, let's talk about another Air Max. And it's one we've kind of been like wanting to know more about. The Air Max 90 Patta. Now,
there's been images on feet. They've released some images on feet, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm trying to find him. I can't remember where I saw him though. Was it Instagram?
Instagram.
MX90, 1 second. Vault. Let me see if it comes up. Yeah, here we go. Sneaker news. They always got it. Yeah, I'm glad they got the Vault, bro. My theory might be right because I did say they might be doing the OG recraft pack because we saw the purple.
Yeah, yeah,
The Vault.
That's
Could
it.
be
Yeah,
seeing the hyper rules,
you're right.
inks as well. You just never know, man. But yeah, broskies, what are we saying?
Wow. Yeah. No, this is.
Jeez, they look
Wow.
sick, man. They do
Wow,
look sick.
they do look amazing.
Even the tracksuit, bro. Oh, bro. Look at the tracksuit. That's the Air Max branding on the badge. 1 second.
Yeah.
Can I zoom in? Oh, that is mad. They've got me, bro. Broski's back. That's mad. The tracky. It's crazy. Yeah, so they're calling it the Waves. This was spotted at the City Splash Festival that took place over the weekend in the UK. Nigerian rapper Odom Mo I don't know his name, bro, but yeah, he's been wearing them. Obviously wore the tracksuit to go, like the Vault. I might need the whole thing, bro. I might need the whole thing. It's not even a joke. Yeah, some of the comments already saying they preferred the Air Max 1 Waves. It kind of looks out of place, but at the same time it doesn't, bro. Like it looks like it's done right, like the Patta branding on the inside where that little Air Max tab is.
Yes, I can see that. I was trying to look at that. Yeah, it's Patta branding.
Yeah, Patta branding. Obviously go to Sneaker News to check out better images and stuff, but I like how they haven't overdone it with the waves. They've kind of done it more towards the middle and the forefoot, but the back is just kept normal. Like they haven't overcooked it. Do you know what I mean?
Quite subtle,
yeah, I can't really see too many changes other than that. Obviously we can't see the back of the shoe just yet. But yeah, bro, what a great way to sort of like get the people talking again and just show a different colorway, show some more on foot shots. The mesh as well looks very much like the wave pack from the Air Max 1, you know, where it was like a gray mesh rather than normal white, you know, that we get on 90s and ones. But yeah, chat, let us know, man. Hass, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, look, honestly, they've got everyone hook, line, and sinker with this one because, like, down to the tracksuit as well. Like, they've obviously seeded this guy. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, let's get it out there. And bro, it looks great, man. It looks really good. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I love the Vault color, but I want to see the purple as well. I think there's a blue. Sorry, there's a blue. I
think it is a purple. You know.
Was it purple? It looked blue to me, but yeah, it might have been purple. I want to see that colorway as well because that looks good as well.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You want to go for the pack or you're just going to go for the Vaults?
Do you know what? I've got the Vaults already. And bro, they are heavy.
You ain't got these Vaults, bro.
This guy wants me to be. He definitely wants me to be life of a Broski, man. Honestly, but nah. Do you know what?
You're already living that life, bro. Come on.
It's Patta, bro. It's 90s. It's the Vaults, bro. Like the neons and Vaults, neon Vault or OG neon, whatever, and orange. Any of those colors, bro, it's a cheat code on an OG Air Max 90. Do you know what I mean? Or sorry, Air Max shoe. I'll definitely be going for these. It's just the fact of I want that tracksuit too, bro. Like I'm not letting that one go. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm interested to see how they do the release. Like if they're gonna do it, what they did with the Monarchs, the Aqua Noise, you know, all the other colorways to the Wave Pack to the Air Max 1, or whether they release it as a pack straight off the bat. Whether it's just a couple of the colorways, like they release it in twos, for example. I don't know.
I don't think they'll release. I don't think they'll release it all at once. If we look at if you look at the template for the other releases that we've had, it's been sort of introduced the first one, then the next one, then the next one. Why, you know, I don't want to say it like this, but you know, why are you going to blow your all in one go? One go when you can just spread it across and keep that buzz and that hype going. But then again, having said that, Patta don't need that continuous hype. Patta's got the hype behind it anyway. It's got that buzz, and whatever they do is going to create hype and buzz. So, yeah, man, I can't be mad at these, man. They absolutely bang. Look at them. It's just.
I just hope, bro, that these, excuse me, these are the first ones they drop. It's not just, sometimes brands give us a colorway that's nice, but not the best in the pack to start with. Do you know what I mean? I hope these are first, because this is like one of my favorite 90s ever. Like I've got the 2020 pair, and they've been worn so much, bro, that they're like pointy at the toes. Like 90s, they sometimes like misshape. They're looking like Aladdin shoes, bro. They're so pointy.
Shoes in staggers, yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Man's doing the toe punt in goals.
Calling you Dagestani, bro.
I'm doing that toe punt, bro. That Ronaldinho toe punt. It's I don't know. Let's see what Patta do, because it's good to see they're sort of riding. Excuse the pun. They're riding the wave of the Air Max 1 chlorophyll, bringing those back. And they're kind of, they've been away for a while since the Air Max 1s, the wave pack, and now the chlorophylls have come back. There's whispers of other colorways coming out, like the cherry woods and stuff. But now they're doing something different, bro. I know they've done 90s before, but nothing like this. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I think we saw this like at least 2 months ago now, where there was whispers of it, and we saw some leaked images. So it's been in the works for a while, I would say.
Yeah, especially that purple pair. I think some people were like, oh no, not that. Like, it didn't do much for them, and I was kind of like, they are nice, but I've got a theory that this is what they're doing, and they are doing it, thankfully. Like the OG Recraft pack, the Volt's by far my favorite, followed by the turquoise. That's a very cool colorway. Yeah, man, let's see what other colors they do. To be fair, I wouldn't rule it out, bro, that they don't do an infrared. I wouldn't rule it out.
Well, I mean, it's iconic, and them boys over at Patta might want to do something with the infrared colorway. So
honestly,
that would be absolutely incredible if they did that. It would be a nod to absolutely historic colorway, iconic colorway. So yeah, man, let's see what happens.
And best believe, bro, I'm not going for socks. Like I've got to get the shoes first, then come back in for the tracksuit or the socks. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever
he's learned his lesson, yeah.
Yeah, the socks can wait, man. Leonardus is saying, Broski, all I'm saying, these tariffs, oh yeah, bro. These tariffs better be sorted out by the time these 90 waves release. I'm not waiting for a US release. Need them from Patta directly. Yeah. The thing is, last time, especially Europe-wise and UK-wise, there weren't any import fees, were there? I know they did something for us with the chlorophylls.
There was no import fees on mine on the chlorophyll, so I don't know what they did, but there was no charge whatsoever.
Yeah, that was good, man. Yeah, and it's coming up to that time of year, bro, where the chlorophylls are going to be making a lot of appearances. Do you know what I'm saying? Summertime and everything else. But yeah, look, we're going to move on to some Jordan territory. And yeah, man, Nigel. Good old Nigel. He's been doing it. He keeps doing it, and he's doing it again, because we've got a low this time, a Jordan 1 low. Everyone's waiting for the fire reds, bro, and I'm waiting for them too. But when a shoe looks this decent, this good, the materials are looking naughty, and it's clean, it's simple, it's sort of
swoosh, and that swoosh,
bro. Yeah, man. Wow. It's got a lot of people talking, and rightly so. Do you know what I mean? Because as much as Travis Scott is well known for the backward swoosh, at this point, his whole brand is that, with Nike. Nigel is very much known for the mini swoosh at this point as well. The RMs, obviously the ones, the 4s, and these now. Yeah, exactly. Which is great, because I love a mini swoosh, man. Hass, what are you saying, bro? Is this one you're interested in? Is it one you can imagine?
As soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, these are ones that I'm going to be holding out for 100%. There's certain shoes that you look at upcoming and stuff, you think I tend to mark the ones that I want the most, that I prioritize. So these will be in a prioritized category for sure. I mean, whatever Nigel touches at the moment is gold, but look at what he's doing. Like, this is almost like a full circle moment for him as well, because coming back to the ones, the lows, amazing, man. And that swoosh as well, going back to that old school big swoosh on there, what a touch. Just, it looks great, man. It just looks so good. It looks so good.
Yeah, it does. And I think I've said it like before, you've said it, but so many people have said it. Like, the lows are eclipsing the one highs. In terms of popularity, I'm not talking about colorways, because like Unions, obviously, Shatter Backboard, so many other colorways. But in terms of what people are leaning more towards at the moment, it's the one lows, bro. Obviously, Travis, the Mockers recently, like so many other colorways, trophy rims,
Rookies,
are
even
all responsible. Rookies, yeah, the Obsidians as well. These are called Nitro. They're set to be released August 2nd this year. So, man, right around the corner.
So that's about 130 in the UK, 150 for those.
Yeah, it will be about 130, 135. Which I mean, it's a bargain in this current climate. Do you know what I mean?
Bargain, because for me, looking at the pictures, other pictures I've seen, and these ones here as well, I can straight away see the quality on that leather looks really good.
Yeah, they do.
It looks really good. So that tells me these are going to be quite limited as well. You know.
Yeah, and it's just one of them shoes, bro. It's like you can mash them up and not care. Do you know what I mean? Like, the leather's going to hold up, the colorway's going to hold up.
The outsole's nice as well, man.
Yeah, it's giving me that reimagined, lost and found vibes, you know?
Yeah.
It's looking nice. I like that red outsole, though, with the white midsole. It's definitely done wonders. I think that the lace swap might have to happen, though, like a red lace swap or something. Do you know what I mean? Hash, you know better than me, bro. I don't know.
I'll have to see. I'm not too mad at the white in there at the moment. I just think, the red would match the outsole for sure. But you want to go a bit lighter on these, because the overall shoe is quite dark. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man. We'll see what we can do with these if we get them in hand. But for sure, whatever laces you're putting in these, they're gonna look great, man.
Yeah, they're
red.
I'm still. Oh, look at that grainy, bro. Can you imagine the white cements had this grain of leather? Bro.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I looked when I saw the pictures. This is what I saw, and I thought, wow, you just know.
Sorry, bro. Have you noticed the hits of like the used look on it? So you got the toe box area. It looks like rubbed out. Can you see that?
Yeah. I've never noticed that before.
Wow. So he's doing what he done with the first Jordan 1. You know, where it was like pre-worn. That kind of look.
Yeah.
Ah, that kind of changes things, you know.
Never noticed that, you know.
Even that bit there. I'm trying to see if because it's on both pairs though. It's on the left and right, so it's definitely by design. Look there as well.
Are you sure? Because that could also be like Photoshop.
Nah, bro. Because these, you know what he done with the first pair where it was like rubbed a bit. It looked like battered already. The highs.
Yes. Yeah.
Trying to see if it's just that picture, but no, you can tell, man. Look, even there's like a slight shade there. I'm not mad at that, bro. Even on the heel counter, look.
Well, that's keeping. Wow. Oh wow, yeah, that's more prominent there. I can see from there.
Yeah,
that's definitely
the video. Kilsich is saying
that's a good spot, man.
Yeah. Ooh, the back. It's got like a holographic shadow kind of vibe with the wings. I can't see the video, bro. But yeah, there's gonna be videos out. Obviously, just check it out, broskies. You kind of got that worn look to the swoosh as well, where the stitching looks like it's come loose.
Even the stitching looks like it's. I was gonna say, oh yeah, the stitching's out. The stitching's out. You're right. I can see some stitching out. I was gonna say it's almost got like a 3D effect on there as well.
Yeah.
Quite sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of little details on this, man.
That's the thing. Like straight away, you kind of think, okay, a navy Jordan 1, but wow, man, when you kind of see them up close, it means more. Do you know what I mean? Like the details.
Yeah, these are serious, man. I'm telling you.
Just imagine the box, bro. If the shoes are like this already, just imagine the box. Do you know what I mean?
Imagine the box come all scuffed up as well.
Bro. Imagine they do an Offspring style box where the box is flattened, they mash up. Do you know what I mean? That would just be a whole part of the experience, man. Nah, don't, please. Nigel, please don't, bro. Please. I beg you, bro. Don't batter my box. Oh, man. Yeah,
Don't
these look clean, man.
This guy, man.
Yeah, but bro, obviously you went to Sneaker Den's Den, I guess, the shop.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, man, we want to touch on that. But bro, the pictures you sent, I can't actually send them to the computer.
Cool,
try if you can forward them again, and I'll try load them up quickly. Because there were some cool pictures, man. Obviously, where's the shop, in Oxford Street or Soho?
Yeah, it's near Oxford Street, so it is. I'll tell you exactly where it is. 2 seconds. So Sneaker Den, because I always forget the actual road. London. 2 seconds, broskis.
Yeah, I'll get his page up anyway. Obviously, you guys know with his whole palaver.
It's in Walker's Court, so it's just between Soho and like Chinatown.
Right,
and it's between one of these little mews sort of thing that you walk through, like one of these little alleyway kind of bits. But yeah, it's there. It's open from 12 o'clock midday, and yeah, man, it's such a cool place. It's like I find it like a magical place. If you're into your kicks and stuff, what a magical place, man. Honestly, it's amazing to have something like that. And it's not big as well. It's quite small. But you go in there and it's like you're transported into this different world, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna send you the picture. Do you want me to send it on Insta or do you want me to send it on WhatsApp? Which one would you reckon?
You know what? Can you email me them so that way I can open it on the computer?
Yeah. Let me email you. Hold on a sec.
That'll be better, yeah. Yeah, Mikhail, Mikey, I just realized, bro, what I said. That's a mad pause. Batter the box. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, these are clean. I didn't hit on the bricks either. Cordell is saying, yeah, I think Nigel, man, he's definitely top cup. Well, I'd say top 3 at least in terms of Nike's collaborators, bro. Obviously, they're different ends of the spectrum with like Cortez and maybe Sloan. I guess you can put them like they're more towards Air Max and streetwear, whereas Nigel is more like athleisure, like SBs and that kind of vibe, you know, Jordans and stuff.
Well, message me just send me your email address quickly.
Yeah.
Send it and I'll get it. I've got it ready now. It's all good to go. Yeah, man, such a cool place. Honestly, wicked. Got it.
Yeah, man. Look, obviously, putting whatever he was putting out there aside and all the heat that he got, I think, do you know what? My 2 pence, yeah, because we are, like, me and the Tripled Up boys are going to be doing some content with him soon. And I'm not going back on what I said. Like, I've said it to him. He's heard the podcast in terms of what I had to say on the Tripled Up podcast. He didn't agree with what I said, and obviously it's fine. That's part of the game. But I think he had some sort of the right message, but it's just the delivery wasn't as clean as it should have, and it was taken the wrong way in terms of what he was trying to get out there. Like, I get the whole reseller thing, and he has his own, you know, motives. As a collector, we don't see eye to eye in that sense because we want the shoes, bro. Like, we don't care about old pairs that are falling apart or 40, 50-year-old pairs that we're never going to see, you know. But for him and the shoes that he has in that shop, they are like prized possessions. So I do get his side. It's just we can't relate. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing. But yeah, man. Either way, bro. Did you send them through? Yeah,
I have indeed. Yeah. So as Broski was saying just now as well, like there's shoes in there, like it's crazy. Like I was saying today, like they should be kept in a vault or something in a safe because they're that expensive on the current market sort of thing. But it's generally just a really nice place. You meet people, you can chop it up. Like I spoke to someone in there for about a good solid hour today. I didn't even realize how long we were talking, but you know, somewhere good to go especially if you're into your sneakers and your shoes and the whole culture and everything else. It's a really nice place to go to where you can meet other people, meet staff members there, and you can just generally just chop it up and talk about everything, man. It's so good. Did you get the pictures?
Yeah, I'm just gonna save them now. I don't know if I can save all of them at once. Do you know what? Let me just open them if I can one by one. Bro, did you ask like what was the most expensive shoe in there? Because bro, some of these pairs ridiculous.
They had a couple of the Heinekens in there.
Okay.
That wasn't even the most expensive, to be honest. They had it was almost like a reverse Reese Forbes, like a sample pair.
Yeah. Okay.
In there, which oh man, it's.
Let me get some of the pictures up whilst I load the rest of them. Can you guys see that?
Transformers.
Oh, bro, crazy.
Yeah, crazy, man.
So what did you kind of go in there thinking, oh, I might be tempted? Do you know what I mean? Or
I looked at a few of the things. Like I've got some of the stuff they got there on resale, quite a few of the stuff, but they've got a lot of stuff on there that you can see, like there's orange lobsters there, which probably is the most common one out of the lot. But there's so many other stuff there, man. Like it's crazy. You'll see from these pictures and stuff.
You had neons as well.
Yeah,
crazy pairs, man.
Neons in there. You had quite a few Bapes as well. You can see just in the background there, you've got the Supreme SBs as well, the green ones. Bottom right hand corner there. There's another interesting one that's going to come up in a second.
You got this one.
Yeah, so that one is.
What are those, bro?
I can't remember this one. I think it's the Doner Kebab one.
Might be, you know.
The Doner Kebab.
Wrap. Yeah.
But
got
really,
them there, innit? The wrap.
Yeah. It's really interesting, man.
It's kind of cool. Just loading these up, broskies. Bear with me because I'm using my flipping email app, which isn't the best.
It's Skate. Yeah, he's the Kebab and Destroy.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's a Doner Kebab ones. So mad pair, man. Mad pair.
Yeah, we've got other ones. This is a sick, bro. That poster is sick, man. Budokai Tenkachi, man. If you guys know, you know, man. Yeah.
That
kind of cool
as well, man.
Yeah, that is sick. It's like a motorbike one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got this. Nice. Wow, even the 95's behind, bro. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, it's not showing up. My bad. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's the box SB Dunk High.
Was there anything like, I want to say up your street because this is all up your street, but like reasonably priced, you know, like tempting to the point where I might come back for these.
They had you can see on here, maybe you can see the Reese Falls with an orange tick there.
These ones.
Yeah. Oh, and next to it as well.
Futuras.
Yeah, Futuras, man.
Nice.
Those are really expensive as well, like really expensive. And that's like a worn pair as well. But I think you're saying that's like 5K or something like that.
Brother, madness. The thing is, his clientele though, he can afford to charge these prices because you're not going to get
of course,
geezers like us. Do you know what I mean?
He's got tourists that come in from all over the world as well. Oh yeah, these ones I was looking at these, man. PlayStation Hirachis.
They are mad, bro. They are mad.
Crazy details on these as well, man. I wish I took more pictures of these, like of the shoe just around it and stuff. But these were mad, man. I'm telling you.
Got the aprons in the back as well. The 180s.
Yeah, so got the aprons in the background as well. They were going for about $290, I think.
Oof.
$295. And I'm thinking, like,
crazy.
Well, bro, if I go onto eBay, I'm sure I can get them for under 200.
Yeah, but you know how resale stores are. It's more the experience. People who are in got money.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
stuff. Yeah.
in that sense, I wasn't really tempted to walk away with anything at that point. There's like nothing there that I can't pick up cheaper, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I hear it. I
So
hear it.
I appreciate everything that's in there, and going there and actually having things in hand is amazing. Yeah, they had a few of the Heinekens in there. They had like 2 or 3 Heinekens in there.
So what do you have here? Like PS1, PS2?
Yeah,
I want to say.
PS1, PS2, I think they had as well. They had all sorts of games and all that.
It's kind of sick, man. I love this retro vibe he's got going on, though.
Yeah,
Can't lie.
that's Celebrity Deathmatch on. They had on there. Well,
yeah,
that's like the host and stuff.
That's jokes, man. No, it looked like a vibe, man. It's kind of one of them things. Like even I think Joe Kicks and Coffee, he went down there. They did like a little collab. I think they had like a little event.
Joe Harmony, he's like
Joe, yeah.
He's down there quite often now, doing stuff with Kicks and Coffees.
Yeah, man. He shot. I was like, bro, man, I can't come all the way down there just for. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of a vibe, man. It's kind of a vibe.
So, like, if you've not been down there, if you're ever in London and stuff, pass through, go down there. It's a lovely place to go and have a look. They've got loads of clothing as well, Supreme stuff. You know, generally like, you know, high end sort of fashion kind of stuff. But there are t-shirts in there that are reasonably priced as well if you want to go and buy something. So it's not all sort of unobtainable, but yeah, man, just decent place. But
yeah, look cool, man. Look cool. Yeah, before we wrap up, bro, anything else you want to touch on or?
So yeah, as you know, we're getting closer to Laces Out. So whoever's coming, let us know, man. Let us know, because we're there next week. Next Saturday is the day. I think you're driving up there, aren't you?
Yeah, it's gonna take me like an hour, I think. So I'll set off about 9ish.
Yeah,
I think you're landing about 10ish, ain't you?
It's all right for some, yeah.
Bro, don't give me that. When I came down for Kicks and Coffee, bro, 4-hour drive. Whew.
Yeah. I'll give you that one. Part
of the game, man. Part of the game.
Yeah, no, myself and Prozac will be coming together. So we'll be landing or touching base at about 10:30. So, by the way, we haven't seen Shay today. We don't know where Shay is, but yeah, Shay's going to be there as well. James is coming. Yeah. So if anyone else is coming, let us know, man. We'll all meet up.
Just hit us up, man. Hit us up on a DM. I just clocked, bro. A couple days ago, there was someone that left a comment on my Air Max 95 hand wash cold. But they commented on Shay's comment. Yeah, I think his name's Eric Diaz or something. He's a bit of a weird one. Yeah. So I've been seeing his comments on my page on YouTube. I'm thinking, all right, they're passive aggressive, but I'll let it slide, innit? He's one of them guys, yeah. Something to moan about all the time. And then he commented something on Shay's comment, but it was about something like I said or something. I'm like, brother. I was like, bro, are you okay? Like, is everything all right? Like, they're just shoes, bro. It's not that deep. You're very negative and stuff. Then I think he must have deleted the comment. Then Shay must have thought I was talking to him. So Shay was like, I'm good, man. I just I'm not really vibing with the shoes and stuff like that. I'm normally positive. I'm thinking, bro, like it weren't even for you, bro. Like this geezer must have deleted his comment.
Well, like deleted the message and dropped you in. Well, yeah.
So I was hoping Shay was in here, but obviously I messaged him anyway. I was like, bro, it weren't for you, man. The guy must have deleted the comment, his comment and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's obviously gonna be there. James, Scott, and Prozac as well. Me, Haas. Yeah, man, first time going there. I've heard good things. We've got our little care package that we should hopefully get some good stuff. We've got like a tote bag full of sponsored stuff.
Yeah, like little goodies and stuff. I'm sure we automatically entered into a raffle as well. So I'll have to confirm that, because that's what I thought I read. So
yeah, man. I think Prozac got because they reached out to Prozac to tell him to ask for his address and stuff. So he must have like a a care package being sent out to him. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're just going to get content done, very similar to Kicks and Coffee. Hopefully talk to a few people, just record the day, vlog it up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, hopefully, you never know, bro. There might be some early pairs we can get in, or some pairs to get that we missed for decent prices. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, we had when we went to Kicks and Coffees, we had early pairs of Utos there, which I didn't go for. But
that's it, yeah.
You know, if there's a pair of Volt Pattas, you know, Patta 90s, I think
yeah, bro.
Broski's gonna sort of remortgage the house.
Yeah.
So
it might be a thing, bro. Kidneys up for sale. I'll leave my eBay account down below. Do you know what? I've got a limit on what I want to spend there, but only if it benefits the channel, like an early pair or something for, you know, content and stuff.
Yeah.
I've still got a couple pairs of the Cortez I need to get rid of, man. Even for retail, bro. I'm not even fussed. Like, so I might take those down there to maybe swap or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, we'll see, man. I'm excited to chop it out with everyone. Yeah, more coffee, more treats and everything, whatever they got going on down there as well, bro. Liverpool as well, man. Not been there before. So yeah, let's see what the vibes are like.
Home of the champions, yeah?
Yeah. Don't make me put up the Arsenal ladies up again, bro.
Bro, ain't Liverpool champions?
Yeah, but I know what they're trying to do.
Home of the champions.
Because we finished second. I know what you're trying to do.
Facts. I'm stating facts,
okay.
bro. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Bro, you can take it off now. It's cool. You can take it.
We're finished now, bro. Of course I can take it off. We're finished. But yeah, broskies, smash a like on this video, man. Next week, obviously, same time, same place. We should be having scopes on the channel as well, on the podcast. So that would be cool. I'm gonna hit him up, confirm everything. But yes, either way, we're gonna be active next week. Talk about hopefully closer to the Mandarins. I believe they're coming out the 1st or the 6th, one of the two. First, yeah. I'm gonna call up JD, man, see what's popping with the Mandarins. But yeah, obviously, Hass, let everyone know as always where they can find you, broski.
Yeah, HB Kicks Instagram, as always. There's always content going on there every other day, every day. So hit me up on there, man. Hit me up on the DMs. Hit me up wherever you want. But yeah, it's going good so far. So yeah, and there's a couple of bits coming out as well soon. I think Selected TV is still on there. My episode, season 4 with Creparella. So catch up on that if you want. The links on my Instagram. And I think we've got the pod with Prozac coming up as well soon as well. I believe maybe this week or next week that's coming out as well. So yeah, man, all the links will be on there soon.
Yeah, keep it locked, man. It should be a good one. Yeah, obviously for me, same time, same place everywhere. YouTube channel popping off. We've got more reviews coming. I'm still catching up on my pickups. I know I'm going to be a bit late to some reviews, but I don't care, man. There's restocks everywhere. Keep it locked for these little chunky heel boosting shoe review, bro. I know Hass is tempted, man. He wants to hit the 6 foot gang. Do you know what I mean?
Missed the little feet over there, yeah.
Oh, bro, you saw the size 9 UK, man.
Bro, that ain't no size 9. That's a 6. You just turned it
upside down. Upside down. No, but yeah, I want to say as well on my tech channel, I am going to get back into streaming gaming. Had some problems with my internet. They finally came and fixed it all. So yeah, man, hopefully this stream as well was all good. Yeah, man, same time, same place next week. Hopefully, you know, Scopes is on here chopping up with some Air Force gems.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man, links all down below. Discord link, Laces out. I think the ticket links down below still. Yeah, next week, same time, same place, broskis. Peace.